Crosby,
Mr. Crosby.
we just have a few words.
Oh, Mr. Crosby,
Just a
is
few
Penny in
words.
there?
David, there's someone in the garden.
Oh, blasted press. Where do they all come from? Now, look, this is private property. Now, clear off. This is ridiculous. I'm getting the police.
Guess who they've quoted here? Jane Summerfield. I've known her for years. Says Clive was a compulsive gambler.
Have you fallen out with her or something?
No. Clive and I visited Austria with her and Michael.
Oh, don't read all that rubbish, Penny.
I've got to. It seems to be the only way I'll get to know who's still on my side, if anyone.
Well, if you read enough of it, it'll corrupt you as well.
I want to know which loyal friends to cross off my Christmas card list.
Ah, hello. Look, I'd like to report some trespassers on my property.
Hey, thanks for letting us stay last night, Marg.
I didn't have much choice, really, did I?
I don't know what came over me. The one minute I was having a laugh, and the next thing, it must have dropped off.
Wasn't anything to do with those rave videos you and Mike make, was it?
Nice one.
Listen, Keith, can we just have a little chat about where you're going to stay tonight?
Oh, Marg, look at the time. I'm going to be late for college.
Keith.
Oh, look, I only want to leave me bags while I find somewhere else to stay. That's not much to ask a mate, is it?
Just for today, then.
Yeah, no problem.
Thank you. Right. Goodbye. Please say they'll be along as soon as possible.
I don't know what you think they're going to be able to do. I'm public property as far as they're concerned. The man in the street deserves to know the truth.
The truth? That's a joke. Penny, what are you doing?
I'm having a drink.
I don't think that's the right path to go down, love.
I need a diversion.
Yes, but that's not the way. You mustn't give in to their lies.
Well, maybe it's not all lies.
Oh, how can you believe any of that rubbish?
Oh, I have to accept some of it. All right, they've blown up the stories to sell a few more copies. But the call girl stuff, I'll never accept that. Not Clive.
They're going to stay out there, you know, until they get what they're after.
It's me they want. A photo of the shamed wife of disgraced MP. They want a press conference so they can see me cry in public. That's what they're after.
Hey, Keith. All right. I was hoping to find you and your better half knocking about. Listen, I went down for this teeny rave. I was expecting Jimmy to be back from Spain, but there's no sign of him.
I am no good at bouncing.
No, I just wanted to help out, that's all. Shift a few crates, sort out a few records.
Yeah, so?
And I'll sort you out with a few bob as well.
Even better. All right.
All right, look, yeah, you can fill your mate in, can't you? I'll see you later.
See you later. Well, he wants me and you to help out at tonight's teeny rave.
I'll catch you land, like?
Yeah, would have told him to shove it otherwise.
Same here.
I get off to college.
Hey, listen, I'm going in to see our Tony. Do you fancy coming in with us?
Good. I'm made up.
Well, can you come then? I mean, you don't have to. That's all right.
No, I've only got a lecture on cubism, so yeah, I'll come.
Oh, nice one. And you good company.
I don't know.
Isn't it terrible?
Yeah. You'd think they'd leave him in peace, wouldn't you?
To do with all that stuff in the papers.
Never you mind, young lady. Hey, I'm sorry to hear about your husband.
Thanks. I'm up to my eyes in arrangements for the funeral. I know you've been through it recently, so you'll understand.
Can you leave us a minute? Look, if there's anything I can do to help.
Oh, I've no doubt I'll get through it. I just keep having this thought of me standing there at the funeral, not knowing where I fit in. Frank's ex-wife has come over, so she's going to be comforting her kids. I'm just worried I'm going to feel an outsider at my own husband's funeral.
Oh, I'm sure it won't be like that.
Right.
Yeah? Well, I'll see you. Gotta go. Things to do. Bye.
Bye.
Yeah.
Oh, poor woman. She doesn't really know what day it is.
Hey.
All right, so you bunking off school?
No, it's training day.
What do you think of that lot?
They're after David Crosby's sister-in-law. Do you think she's in there?
Well, after all that stuff that's been written in the papers, I hope they never find her.
What was Mrs. Rogers talking about, Mum?
Oh, just a bit of adult chat, love.
I feel dead sorry for Katie. I saw her crying the other day. I know how she feels.
Well, it's still early days for her, poor thing. She'll be feeling terrible, but she will get better.
I still think about my dad all the time. I wish we could go and see his grave a bit more.
Well, when we get the time, love.
Can we go today? Oh, please, Mum. I can't bear to think of him not being visited by anyone.
It's just so out of the way.
Please.
Maybe at the weekend.
Couldn't we go today while I'm off?
Oh. All right.
Oh, thanks, Mum.
Would you come along with us?
Why?
I'd just like you there. I don't fancy it on my own with her.
I suppose you've got to play the game with her, haven't you? Stop her from asking awkward questions.
I hate this. The last thing I needed was to go back and visit the grave of a man I don't even know.
Hey, have you seen the latest? It says that this Crosby fella didn't half gamble. No wonder they're on the hunt for his missus.
Says he lost thousands.
And he must have been back in the England footy team.
Pardon me for interrupting your juicy gossip, but I want to make some arrangements for after the funeral.
Meaning what?
Well, I'll be leaving quite soon after, so if you and Katie want to get some stuff together, we can get off.
Come and live with you.
Well, that's the plan.
It might be your plan, Mum, but I'm staying here.
Yeah, so am I.
Well, I can squeeze you in.
Mum, I'm through with football now. I want to make a new start, and I can do that here. And I want to get back in with my mates.
Well, they can stay here for as long as they want.
I'm getting a flat, Tar. I need my own space.
Well, you'll be coming, won't you, love?
Put me dancing.
Well, you could transfer to a college by me.
Well, she has settled into this one.
Well, yeah, I know, but it might be better if she was nearer to me.
She doesn't want to go.
Look, can you stop discussing me like I'm not here? I don't want to move anywhere, and I don't really care whether I never dance another step. I want to stay here. This is my dad's home. Hiya.
Hiya, how's things?
Great. Well, not really.
I was wondering if you wanted to come out later on.
I didn't think so.
All right, I don't want to press you into it.
Mind you, it'd probably be better if I did get out.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Good. I'll phone you when I finish work. And you can tell me why you've got all these men hanging around your door.
Oh, must be me good looks.
Well, they've got good taste, haven't they? I'll ring you later then. All right.
See ya.
Will you please stop pushing, please? Will you please stop pushing? Do you mind? Yes. Please be quiet and I'll make a statement. Right. On behalf of Penelope Crosby, widow of Clive Crosby, MP... Do you mind? Sorry. Thank you. She is not available for any personal statements and wishes to be left in peace while she grieves the death of her husband, Clive. End of statement. Thank
That's
you.
all, Mr. Crosby.
That is all I have to say. Thank you very much.
Mr. Crosby!
I feel awful being here. That man, whoever he is.
Well, put it to the back of your mind.
I can't. I have nightmares about it. Wake up sweating and then lay awake worrying about his family.
Mandy, you are his family.
I mean his real one. We could be expecting him, hoping he'll walk back into their lives one day.
Well, it's too late for all that. Just put it to the back of your mind. Look, that headstone says who's buried there, and that's what everyone, from the police to your Rachel, believes. You just got to work a little bit harder to believe it yourself, that's all.
We'll just be a short while.
A few more minutes. Doctor's doing his rounds.
Did he say how he was?
It's no change.
Who's visiting tonight?
I'll be the same as usual. Our Jackie will be in with me mum, and my dad will be in later. Mum said the other one was in here with him yesterday.
Bev?
Yeah.
I had a feeling that all of this might have got your mum and dad back together again.
I don't think my mum wants the hassle.
So how long's Bev got before she drops the baby?
Months, weeks. Who cares? I mean, the weird thing is, maybe I should care. It still might be mine.
I wouldn't rake hold that up again.
No, but I can't help thinking about it. I mean, my dad, he's just convinced that it is.
Well, look, maybe that's for the best. You wouldn't want a kid hanging around your neck.
What a family, eh? It's chaotic. I mean, my mum and dad on different planets. And our Tony's lying in there fighting to stay on this one.
All right, bud.
No, I'm not all right. You should see the state of him lying in there. I can't handle it.
Mr. Dixon,
Yeah, we can go in now.
I'm not going anywhere near the place, not till this is sorted.
Mike, you can't close your mind to it.
Just watch me. I can't bear to look at me brother while he's like that. So I'm not going to.
No, my treat. You can pay me back at that expensive restaurant.
Hey, you'll be lucky to get a hamburger the grand time on.
Yeah, well, to keep your skin, don't they? Suffer for your art, eh?
You sound like my job teacher. She's always saying things like that.
Hiya.
Yeah. Do you know them?
Yeah, I know quite a few people in here. You gotta eat that without licking your lips.
Oh, no, I'll never do it.
I'll try.
What happens if I lick my lips?
You have to drink your coffee with a teaspoon.
Easy.
The spoon upside down.
Oh, is it still here? Yeah, he'll have to go tonight, though. If Mr. Crosby comes round again, he's going to go up the wall. I was wondering if he'll come to the Tina Rave thing at Luluth. We're a bit old for that, aren't we? No, it's for our Rachel. She's going and Mum wants me to go and keep an eye on her, as if I haven't got enough to do. You getting changed? No, I was just going to go like this. Yeah, I don't suppose there'll be anyone our age there, will there? Your mum, mad you are.
All right, Beth.
Hiya. We're off to the Tina Rave at Luluth tonight.
Bit old, aren't you?
Never mind that. What about this stuff?
Hey, me and Mike are sort of open to run it tonight so we can get you in. Save you a few bob.
Yeah, thanks. But Keith, what about your bags?
Don't worry about it, Mark. I'll sort it.
This is the last time, Keith.
Yeah, fine. See you. See you later. Bye. Yeah. Greg, the big fella. He plays guitar. He's a good singer.
Oh, we have to sing in dance college and get boys coaching so we can round the bells.
Look, should we go with them?
Go where?
I usually end up in someone's digs, mostly mine. Greg will get his guitar out and we'll do a bit of singing.
Well, what is it, all that finger in the ear folk music stuff?
Nah, he can play anything. As long as the words are good, he'll do it.
What do you mean?
And you come along and see.
And how big is your place to fit all these in?
I've only got a bed set, but if you don't mind sitting on the floor, there's plenty of room. Just a gang of people having a laugh, that's all.
No, I didn't really feel up to it.
No problem. Maybe next time. There will be a next time, won't there?
Yeah?
Good. They're a great gang. I'm sure you got on dead well with them.
Hey, listen, I'm sorry about kicking off before any, Ozzy.
Oh, you're all right. I think I'd be the same if it was one of ours in that situation.
Everything okay, lads?
Yeah, the toilets are spotless.
Good. I like the idea of me still getting full. I just wish I didn't have to listen to this garbage.
Price of profit, eh?
Listen, is there any chance of us getting a bit more involved in the place? I mean, you've got loads of good ideas.
Like what? Well, we're sort of open to stretch ourselves more as promoters rather than skivvying and wiping a spew out to the toilets.
Well, I don't like to make decisions on the spur of the moment. Let me have a think about it, eh? In the meantime, get them glasses cleared away.
If there's any ironing I need to do.
Aye, here's the women.
What are they doing here?
Supposed to be looking after Rachel, but maybe there's an ulterior motive. All right, girls.
I thought you two were meant to be running this place.
I'm just filling in time. But Buddy Grant's thinking about letting us have a little say and promoting some ideas for the club.
Well, shouldn't you be going for your Oscar and videoing all this lot?
Later, Beth. Listen, when this is finished, do you fancy going on somewhere?
Oh, I don't know. There's a couple of hunky 15-year-olds over there. And anyway, we need to talk about where you're staying tonight.
Do you need a hand with anything?
No, you're all right. Just a couple more things to bring down.
So who's this lad Katie's gone out with?
I don't know that much about him, really. He works in the petrol station. And, well, seems nice enough.
I feel terrible not being about for this part of Katie's life. Fellas and the heartache that goes with them. I really thought you'd want to come back with me.
I suppose they all want to do their own thing, as they call it.
She's right. I've got my own life, my teaching course. She's settled here.
Well, you don't need to worry about her while you're away. I'll be a second mum to her.
Oh, right. I'll ring back maybe tomorrow. Another friend who's just made a statement to the press, but it happens to be out. Loyalty appears to be passé.
Do you know, I think they've all cleared up.
You were very good, David.
Oh, no, Pen, not that again, please. Turn it off.
Perhaps I should just go out there and face them.
Well, they're gone. Anyway, why subject yourself to all that? Look, Penny, this business about the Vice Girl story, is there any hint of truth in it?
Well, his so-called friends seem to think so. Perhaps they did know him better than I did.
I know it's been a very difficult time for all of us, but it's just that as his brother, I do feel I need to clear this up.
Are you saying there was something wrong in my marriage? Is that it?
No, of course not. Look, I don't want his name besmirched any more than you do, but I have to know as much as possible so I can defend his honour.
And what about my bloody honour? Why do you think they want to talk to me? Couldn't keep him happy in bed. Had to go out gambling because of a lack of excitement in his marriage. That's what'll be written and talked about at the dinner parties. That's why I can't get through to any of my so-called friends on the phone.
Oh, don't let them upset you, for heaven's sake. Penny, do lay off that stuff.
Why the hell should I? Everybody's turning their backs on me. I can't even get through to his secretary. Or maybe he was carrying on with her as well.
That's not fair.
Fair? What does that mean? According to everybody that knew him except me, Clive was an adulterer. I had a sham of a marriage and I didn't know it. And he's left me to clear up his mess. And to top it all, I have to go and stand over his grave and mourn him in public.
Look, Jean and I think it might be a good idea to get down to Banbury tonight, while there's no press about. There could be another crowd of them there tomorrow.
Oh, they'll all be getting ready for the funeral with their telephoto lenses focused in on me. They want the tears, David. That'll make them happy.
We'll call in on Patricia and Max. Probably stay there. Press won't know where we are.
Right. I'll get a bag packed and we can get going.
Oh, Dad, there's not much longer to go. Oh, you must be getting old. Hey, do you fancy going out afterwards? I ain't got any money. Anyway, not with Pinky and Perky, I don't. Oh, at least you can have a laugh with them. Yeah, but they're men, aren't they? So they're only interested in one thing. Ain't you bothered about men? No, not for the moment. Speak of the devil. Hey, you, don't you dare run off before we've sorted out you overstaying your welcome.
Mark, although it's embarrassing to do this in front of all my friends...
I can't see any.
You really know how to wear it, man, don't you? Seriously, in front of all these people, I've got to beg you not to throw me out. It was a mega row with me dad and I just need somewhere to lay me out for a few days. As soon as I find somewhere else, I'm gone. Well, you can't be more honest than that, can you?
I can't, Keith. Mr. Crosby says he's going to keep an eye on the place.
Oh, he wouldn't see me coming or going. Oh, please, Mark, I'm really stuck.
You can leave me out of this one. OK, but it's only temporary.
I love you, Mark.
Can't stay till it's over. There's only one more record. Oh, go on then. Thanks.
So, are you coming out with us or what?
I've got too much to do, sorry. Anyway, I think you clicked.
Excuse us. I won't be too late, Mark, and hey, thanks for letting us stay.
So, what's these great ideas then?
Well, a lot of clubs nowadays, they have nights when they open up as a different club. You know, like a club within a club, specialising in a certain type of music.
Well, we're closed on Mondays anyway, so how about then?
Bro, I reckon we could pack the place, couldn't we, mate? Yeah, I reckon we could come up with something. Maybe an indie night.
And you'll get a crowd?
Yeah, no probs. I reckon we can fill this place 3 times over with students.
Well, you'll be responsible for your own door and the running of the place.
Couple of weeks' time, then?
Well, I was thinking more about next Monday. I mean, see if you're as good as your word. I want this place chocker next Monday, all right? Just as a trial.
Yeah, no probs. What are you saying? We could fill this place 3 times over? Well, you've got to think big to be big, haven't you? How about us thinking half a dozen grungy students in here sharing a pint of cider and a bag of pork scratchings? What are you bottling out? You saying we can't do it? No. Next Monday? Yep, next Monday. We'll do it. The university bars are going to be empty because everyone who's anyone is going to be here at the Loop, courtesy of M&K Promotions.
Hang on a minute. The Super Mario and the Plumber is a finish. Oh, whoops, hang on. Oh.
What are these still doing here?
Nothing. I just kept them. I can't get that poor man's family out of my mind, especially after visiting that grave today. What we did was terrible, and I never get a chance to mourn him properly.
But I thought you'd got rid of them.
I couldn't, I just hung on to them.
What for? You were supposed to burn them after the identification.
Well, I couldn't bring myself to do it.
Oh, Mandy. You've got to do it. The longer these are left lying round, the harder you're going to find it to believe. Man, we buried Trevor, both of us. You've got to forget about this stranger.
Hi, Mum. Hiya.
All right, have a good time.
Yeah, Brill. Thanks for letting me go, Mum. I'll go up now. Night.
Night, love.
I didn't realise your mum had kept hold of these.
Mum, we've run out of toilet roll.
I thought they'd been binned.
I need to know who he was.
Mum.
Okay.
You should have made sure she got rid of these, Beth. You don't need to give anyone an excuse to ask any awkward questions.
Why, who?
Well, I don't know. But Brenner turning up was a bolt out of the blue, wasn't he?
Yeah, but Brenda's not going to get suspicious about a bag of clothes, is she?
I'm not so much worried about Brenner. But remember when your mum put it into her mind to go and confess everything? If she starts thinking too much about these clothes and who they belong to, well, who knows what she might do.
Your vows?
Yeah. Sammy wants to go and see her dad in the Chapel of Rest, so I said I'd meet her there. I suppose it'll seem strange moving back to your mum's with the kids.
Oh, I couldn't go back to my mum's. She still wants to mother me.
You're staying here?
Yes? Why?
Sorry, I just assumed our kids would want to move in here. Sammy and Ona are in that little flat with the baby.
But where would I live with Gavin and Alison?
These are Frank's children. Oh, Sammy's husband's just been thrown on the dole and Jeff's in the same boat. Well, the money from the sale of the house could help them. It's what Frank would have wanted.
But if it was, he'd have said so.
But he never got the chance to say. I know he wouldn't want to see his kids in this situation.
But what makes you so sure he'd want me moving out so they could move in?
Because I was married to him.
And so was I. And it mightn't have been for very long, but I was his wife when he died. And tragic though it is, it's the truth. The law's on my side, so the house is mine. And it mightn't seem right to you, but I'll be keeping it.
And Brookside's back on Monday at the same time, and don't forget our Omnibus edition on Sunday morning at 10. Tomorrow at 1, Brighton Rocks.